Okay. So, we are, oh, can I do this? Yeah, I can still do this. We're about to head into, I want to do this anyway. About to head into this, the worst spot of the game. And truthfully, this is also a prime example of why I count this game among some of my, or as one of my favorites. And it's something I was talking to a friend of mine about not too long ago, is like our top 5 and our top 10 favorite games. And most of them are not based on the story or the characters or anything really terribly significant. What makes them... I bought the Crest of Artorias from Andre back there. What makes them significant is... Oh, come on. Soul of Manus, father of the abyss, this extraordinary soul is a viscous, lukewarm lump of gentle humanity. Ancient Manus was clearly once human, but he became the father of the abyss after his humanity went wild, eternally seeking his precious broken pendant. So you ask me, Manus is not the furtive pygmy. Manus was a human who happened to come into contact, I don't know why I said it like that, happened to come into contact, oh shut up, with the, you better run. These forest dwellers are just the worst. Go ahead, roll right off of there. And we're going to talk to Alvina.
What dost thou say? Wilt thou not join us? Oh, yes, I believe we would suit thee well. Oh, I see. 'Tis a pity indeed, but this is thine stubborn choice alone. I cannot enforce it upon thee. If thy mind should be altered, forsooth speak to me once more.
Well, I'm not doing the other one anyway.
Aye, and now...
Yeah, establish your covenant.
If mine's fend, I shall thou...
Yeah, shut up.
Ah, thou dost cometh. How fares ye? My hopes for thee are of the highest. Do not such a hope shatter with foul disproportion.
Well, usually she would have a little line of dialogue about how beyond here is the grave of Artorias, and oh, he's just such a false legend, da-da-da. However, we saw her, Alvina, led us to Sif, that illusory wall where Sif was. And so obviously, if we could have heard her dialogue, there's a little more going on there. There's some stuff she's not telling us. This massive stone graveyard. And this is where we fought Artorias. Back in Ulasil ages and ages ago. This is where we fought him. There's his sword. Sound got a little out of sync there. So that is a bonus cutscene. Usually if you just come in here, Sif will grab the sword and begin attacking. But and I didn't realize this until I was watching somebody's video, Sif, she fights like Artorias with a greatsword. I mean, this is just the most heartbreaking thing. This fight generally brings tears to my eyes. Genuinely, I mean to say. And I hope we don't actually have to see why, because I don't want to see it. It's devastating. It's heartbreaking. And I'm gonna try to put her down as quick as I can. The music is not intense. It is morose. It is. I hate this fight. I hate this fight. It kills me. But like I said, I mean, it truthfully brings tears to my eyes. Those moments when Sif recognizes us and remembers who we are and what we did, but also what her duty is, and that she has to fight us. Has to oh god. When you get her HP down to a certain point, she'll limp, and I can't do this. Can't. It is truly, oh my god. It is so awful. That is so awful. I hate that. I hate that. And the hornet ring from Kieran. Placed it on his grave just like she was kneeling at his tombstone. Okay. I'm gonna try to... Sif's soul is the only one I'm gonna try to make a weapon out of. So I'm gonna pause it, and when we get there, I'll load it back up. All right, we now have a way to make the Great Sword of Artorias, and we are actually making the Cursed variation. Oh, this is Demon Titanite. Okay. Where are you gonna be? Sword born from the soul of the great grey wolf Sif, guardian of the grave of Abyss Walker, Knight Artorias. This sword can damage ghosts as it was cursed when Artorias joined a covenant with the creatures of the Abyss. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Honestly, furious I just did that. But whatever. It's just not gonna do as much damage, but really we just need it to damage ghosts. So we are gonna go... let's see, where are we going? Yeah, we'll just go to Firelink and go from there. Even if it doesn't do a lot of damage, I mean, we'll really only need it for the first part of the area. Then once we get down to the second part, do I have a Firekeeper soul? No. No, I did not go back and get the one where Logan was, because I just don't care. See, usually if it was like a strength requirement, you could two-hand it, and that would negate the what you call it? Handicap, I guess. So let's see, what kind of damage is this going to do to you? 321? Even though it bounced off of you, what? Does that just do that with every physical form? Hopefully it doesn't do it on ghosts, otherwise I'm gonna be pretty agitated. So, here again, this is another one of my favorite areas because of the atmosphere and because of how they made this area. That is frustrating. I may. Alright, I already got that in there, I think. Yup. Hate you. This is just gonna throw me off too much. We got a few transient curses, but there's one spot in particular that's not gonna work. Oh, only 2 transient curses? I thought I had more than that. Okay. Right. Okay. Not great. Did the curse? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. More like it. There's anything over here aside from... Ah, okay. Just trying to get across here without taking any major damage. Alright, now this part just universally sucks. There's no good way to do it. Ghosts will spawn infinitely from that little spot right there. And once we go in here, there's a room that has like 12 of them. And those screaming ghosts will actually cast magic. Keeping your stamina up in this room is the name of the game. Because as soon as you can't swing or move anymore, I mean, I believe the transient curse will, oh thank God, will allow you to block and like use your shield and all of that, but still, it's, I mean, you saw how much I got mobbed. And granted, I couldn't attack back because I got stupid. The one thing I wish they'd drop for me is the cursed knife or the ghost knife or something like that. I've never gotten that. All the times I've played this game, I've never gotten that. Now, the first time I played this, I saw this guy off at a distance and immediately killed him. Because he does not look friendly. Does not look friendly.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seals. The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorius traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable. Hello there. What is it? The key to the seal is now in your hands. New Londo was sacrificed to contain the Dark Wraiths. Mark my words, the Dark Wraiths are the enemies of man and any living thing that has a soul. They were never meant to roam again.
Okay. So we got a few little tidbits from our guy there. Little does he know that Artorius never actually conquered the Abyss, that he fell to it, and we took him out of his misery, I guess. So let's see, I don't believe... No, that's not the way we came in. Ordinarily, I would have done this earlier, this area quite a bit earlier. I think once we actually get where we're going, we're going to find we're quite overpowered. But having those transient curses and this, doing what I'm doing at this point in the game is pretty stupid. Oh my gosh. Camera freaked out right there. I thought it was gonna fall off the ledge. There is a particular item that you would want to get way earlier in the game. And again, you can always say, this is New Game Plus, but it's not. So now access to everything below. And we never opened this shortcut, but right there, that would take us to an elevator that connects to Deep Root, or not, Dark Root Basin. And even though I don't necessarily like it, this is probably one of my favorite areas because it is so much attention to detail went into this, and just look at this horror and a dark wraith. Give me your sword. I want your sword. But look at all these bodies. And did that all just wash through as the water was flooding out right there, or did these people scramble to the gate to try to get out? There is so many stories are being told. I must be an idiot, huh? That is a move they use. This isn't the boss fog. Alright, we're good. This is... I don't think there were two in here before. So that is obviously a grab attack, but it will steal your humanity. And a of souls. And that is essentially what the Dark Wraiths are doing. Okay, so we are not going to be able to see him, because to see Darkstalker Koth, we would have needed to defeat the Four Kings before Kingseeker Frampt made his appearance. And obviously, we know Kingseeker Frampt, so it's not in the cards. However, Darkstalker Koth, whereas it's not down here. I feel like I ought to pop a transient curse. Koth wants us to reunite the Dark Soul. He explains to us that Gwen has been tricking our ancestors forever. The very large ember. That is what we will use to get our Balder sword to plus 15. ultimately what makes the base weapons so advantageous compared to doing something like Quelaag's Fury Sword or even the Black Knight Sword, it is that they can be augmented, or you know, if you have flame weapon or magic weapon, enchanted weapon. I don't remember what the spells are called in this game. I think enchant weapon is Demon Souls. I feel like there's a decent amount of chunks around here, so I'd like to get those, even though I'll just be using them on the one thing. But you better believe as soon as, and there should be a bonfire. I don't know what the holdup is on some of this bonfire action. I don't think I found one in here yet. That just simply doesn't work for me. Oh, I heard you. Alright, back to the front. I'm not particularly worried about the boss. However, it probably has been a long time. I'm going to go ahead and pause it here, or I'm going to call it here, call this an episode, and then we'll pick right back up, and we should be pretty close to the boss. So I will call it here, and I'll see you next time.